We chose the diseases that are being focused on in the Accelerating Medicines Partnership very carefully. We're really looking for diseases where there is a high unmet medical need. In the case of RA and lupus, these are both severe common diseases and diseases for which we don't have a lot of treatments. This is an area that is really primed for the kind of collaborative research that AMP provides.
We knew at the outset that AMP would require novel approaches and big data, the sheer amount and variety of which meant that we needed to assemble a scientific dream team. Ultimately, this meant putting together a remarkable collaboration among government, industry, and academia. Sitting around a common table, leaders in the field developed a vision for a better way to go after new therapies by what we called disease deconstruction, applying cutting-edge technologies to human disease tissues.
The FNIH has multiple roles in these kinds of partnerships. One of them is to ensure that we have all the partners around the table and that they're all heard. Another one is to raise the resources needed to get this done. And by resources, I mean the technical resources, the human resources, and certainly the financial resources. Putting all of these constituencies together give us a very powerful platform that will allow us to understand the disease and come up with possible interventions.
These type of approaches are very complex and very resource intensive, and by bringing together multiple companies as well as the NIH, we're able to bring greater resources to a problem that hasn't seen a lot of progress in recent history. And with the development of new technologies such as single-cell genomics, we expect to be able to move the program forward very significantly.
This study was designed to identify better targets that can be used for drug development as new treatments for the diseases rheumatoid arthritis and systemic lupus erythematosus.
And this partnership is allowing us for the first time to dissect at the individual cell level how these diseases occur and how they target major organs like the kidneys in lupus or the joints in rheumatoid arthritis.
What's special about this study is that we're actually directly examining the tissues in the joints and in the kidneys, the organs involved in rheumatoid arthritis and lupus, and analyzing them with new molecular technologies that were just developed in the last few years. It's a discovery-based approach to find out what each and every cell in those organs is doing and how they're different in the disease compared to normal. By making that comparison, the differences that we identify become targets for drug development and will be future treatments for these diseases.
This is not only changing the way we go after drug targets for RA lupus, but the way we go after drug targets for all diseases.
I think it's very important that patients know how committed many groups are to tackling this disease and developing new and important therapies. The NIH, the FNIH, the pharmaceutical companies, the nonprofit organizations, the academic investigators are all working together as a community to help achieve our goal, which is really better lives for our patients.